You've seen the thumbnails. $13,000 Tesla. Tesla kills your car payments forever. Model 2 Senior Edition, the car that changes everything. And, honestly, if you haven't clicked on at least one of those, you're either lying or you don't have a YouTube account. Here's the thing though, we're living in 2026. Gas prices are still doing whatever they want. Inflation hasn't exactly sent us a thank you card. And a lot of guys are genuinely asking, is an EV finally the smarter move? So today, we're going to break it all down, no fluff, no hype. What is this Model 2 Senior Edition everyone keeps talking about? Can Tesla actually kill your car bills? Or is that just a great sounding headline? And most importantly, what are these videos not telling you that could cost you thousands? Let's get into it. What even is the Model 2 Senior Edition, and why should you be skeptical before you get excited? Before we talk price, let's talk about what this thing actually is, or more accurately, what it isn't yet. Here's something most of those $13,000 Tesla videos won't tell you up front. The name Model 2 Senior Edition is not official. Tesla never called it that. It's a name that's been floating around YouTube and EV forums, attached to a wave of speculation videos that took what little Tesla has confirmed and ran a marathon with it. What Tesla has actually confirmed is this: they're working on a next generation, lower-cost EV with a target price around $25,000, likely built on a new platform, with potential production happening at Gigafactory Mexico. That's it? No official name, no confirmed trim levels, no Senior Edition branding. And multiple industry analysts have pointed out that a realistic launch window sits somewhere between mid to late 2027, not this year, not next year. Where are you already losing money without realizing it? Most people think about car costs the way they think about an iceberg. They see the tip and assume that's most of it. The tip is your sticker price, your monthly payment, maybe insurance. Clean, visible, manageable. But the part underwater, that's where your wallet quietly bleeds out every single year. Let's break it down into two layers. The visible costs are straightforward: the purchase price, insurance premiums, registration fees, and taxes. Annoying, but at least you can see them coming. The hidden layer is where it gets interesting and expensive. We're talking oil changes every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, air filters, spark plugs, transmission fluid, timing belts. Then there's the stuff you didn't plan for: a failing alternator at $800, a busted AC compressor at $1,200, a check engine light that turns into a $2,000 diagnostic rabbit hole. Add fuel costs over 5 years of average American, driving roughly 15,000 miles per year, and you're looking at somewhere between $7,500 and $9,000 just in gas, depending on what your local pump is doing that week. Then there's depreciation, which is the silent killer nobody wants to talk about. The average new car loses roughly $3,000 to $5,000 in value in its first year alone. Over 5 years, you could be down $12,000 to $15,000 just from the car getting older while it sits in your driveway. This is exactly the argument Tesla and EV advocates broadly use when they talk about ending your car bills. And to be fair, it's not entirely wrong, but it's also not the full story. Think of it like buying a premium inkjet printer because it's on sale, the hardware cost is low. But the ink cartridges are where the manufacturer makes their money back. And then some. When was the last time your car hit you with a bill you didn't see coming? Comment 1 if you saw it coming, but it still hurt gas. Insurance? The usual suspects. Comment 2 if it came out of nowhere and absolutely wrecked your week. Either way, drop the number below. And if you've got a war story, we want to hear it. And if you're finding this useful, we're one tap away from 29,595 subscribers on autogearshift. Hit subscribe. Takes a second. Means a lot. So what does Tesla actually cut? And what costs are they quietly handing back to you? An electric motor has somewhere around 20 moving parts. A traditional internal combustion engine has closer to 2,000. That gap is not a rounding error, it's the difference between a mechanical watch and a digital clock. No oil changes. No spark plugs. No timing belts. No transmission fluid. Over 5 years of ownership, a typical gas car owner spends between $3,500 and $5,000 on routine maintenance alone. For a Tesla owner, that number drops to roughly $1,000 to $1,500, mostly tire rotations and cabin air filters. That's real money staying in your pocket. Regenerative braking is another quiet win, because the electric motor slows the car down and recovers energy at the same time. The physical brake pads barely get used in normal driving. Tesla owners routinely report going 80,000 to 100,000 miles before needing a brake job. On a gas car, you're typically looking at new pads every 30,000 to 50,000 miles, at $150 to $400 per axle. Over 5 years, that adds up fast. And then there's the software side. Tesla pushes over-the-air updates that fix bugs, add features, and sometimes even improve performance or range, all without you driving to a dealership and sitting in a waiting room for 3 hours. Fuel cost is where the headline numbers usually come from. And there's truth here too. Charging a Model 3 from empty to full at home costs roughly $10 to $15 depending on your electricity rate. Do that for 15,000 miles a year. And you're spending maybe $500 to $700 annually on energy. Compare that to fueling a mid-size gas sedan for the same distance. You're looking at $2,000 to $2,500 a year at current prices. That's a gap of roughly $1,500 to $1,800 per year. Every year. Tesla giveth. And Tesla also taketh away sometimes in ways those flashy thumbnails conveniently skip over. Battery degradation is real. A Tesla battery is engineered to retain at least 70% of its capacity after 150,000 miles. But after 8 to 10 years of use, real-world range loss starts to become a practical problem for many owners. And if you need a full battery replacement, current estimates put that at $8,000 to $15,000 depending on the model. A cost that can completely erase years of fuel savings in one shot. Insurance is another one. EV, so, and Teslas especially, cost more to insure than comparable gas vehicles. The average Tesla owner pays roughly $2,000 to $2,800 per year in premiums versus $1,400 to $1,800 for a similarly priced gas car. Why repair costs? A fender bender on a Tesla can run $4,000 to $8,000 because the parts are proprietary. The repair network is limited, and the sensors embedded in every panel are expensive to replace. And that brings us to the ecosystem lock-in problem, which is probably the most underrated hidden cost of Tesla ownership. When you buy a Tesla, you're not just buying a car. You're signing up for the Tesla universe. Tesla superchargers, Tesla service centers, Tesla's pricing policies. For now, that ecosystem is pretty solid. But if Tesla decides to change their supercharger pricing next year, and they've done it before, you don't have a lot of places to push back. You're a captive customer in ways that gas car owners simply aren't. What does the real 5-year math look like when you put it all on paper? Let's put two cars side by side. A Toyota Camry at around $28,000, one of the best-selling, most reliable midsize sedans in America, versus a hypothetical Tesla Model 2 at the confirmed target of $25,000. We'll run the numbers over 5 years. 15,000 miles per year. For the Camry purchase price, $28,000. Fuel costs over 5 years, roughly $11,000. Maintenance around $4,000. Insurance approximately $8,500. And depreciation over 5 years in the range of $13,000. Total 5-year cost of ownership lands around $64,500. For the Model 2 at $25,000 fuel, or rather charging costs, approximately $3,000 over 5 years. Maintenance around $1,500. Insurance closer to $12,000 because EVs cost more to insure. And depreciation roughly $11,000, slightly better than the Camry, largely because the lower starting price limits the dollar amount of the drop. Total 5-year cost of ownership approximately $52,500. That's a real gap of about $12,000 in favor of the Model 2 over 5 years, or roughly $2,400 per year in savings. That's a car payment. But here's the nuance that math assumes you have home charging at a reasonable electricity rate. You don't need a battery replacement. You drive close to average mileage. And you keep the car for the full 5 years. Change any one of those variables significantly, and the equation shifts. If you live in an apartment with no home charger access and you're paying $0.30 per kilowatt hour at public stations, which is increasingly common in urban areas, your annual charging cost jumps from $700 to closer to $1,800, and suddenly the gap narrows fast. Look, the Model 2, whatever it ends up being called officially, could genuinely be one of the most important cars to hit the American market in a decade. Before you get swept up in the hype, ask yourself 3 things. How many miles do I actually drive in a year? Do I have somewhere reliable to charge at home? And am I planning to keep this car long enough to actually hit the break-even point? Now we want to hear from you. How many miles a year do you put on your current car? And do you think the Model 2 math works for your situation? Drop it in the comments. And honestly, what hidden car cost hits your wallet the hardest right now? Gas, insurance, or those surprise repair bills that always seem to show up at the worst possible time? If this breakdown gave you something real to think about, hit that like button. It genuinely helps us keep making content like this instead of just another hype video. Subscribe to AutoGearshift and ring the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Because we've got a lot more to dig into, from the real EV infrastructure problem in America to which automakers are actually ready to compete with Tesla at this price point. We'll see you in the next one.